Hello, YouTube. This is your girl, Carmen Boom, broadcasting live from out here in these cough and cold streets. I want to say hello to all of my wonderful subscribers. How are you all doing out there? Your girl got a cold, but the cold don't have me. Today's video is brought to us by our unofficial sponsor, McAllister's Spud Chips. I like these. I had them for the first time yesterday, and I want to go back and get some more. I had such a delicious, unexpected lunch. And I did talk about it briefly on my Facebook page yesterday. I did a little quick video. It was so good, but we're going to talk about that in a little bit. I got some other things to get off of my chest. Oh, these were so good. I mean, they were so fresh. And they're sort of like kettle chips. And I ordinarily could go either way with kettle chips. I'm not a big fan of kettle chips. Excuse me. But I really like these. And I think I'm going to have to go back for a part 2 of this lunch. Oh my God. I can't wait to tell y'all all about it. But first, let's talk about some other stuff. And then we're going to talk about my delicious lunch yesterday. I heard someone having a conversation. I wasn't ear hustling, but I couldn't help but to overhear because, niggas, they love to talk loud because they want attention and they want everybody else to hear what they have to say. So I was subjected to being a part of their conversation. And as part of their conversation, I overheard them a while ago saying, this world is really evil. And the other person was like, yeah, man, you got that right. I know that's right. This is an evil world. And I was saying to myself, and they was talking about all the different scenarios that um constitute this being an evil world, the crime and people doing this and people doing that and blah blah blah. And I was thinking, it's not the world that's evil. It's the evil people that's in the world that's evil. But nobody wants to call the evil people to the carpet and hold them accountable in most cases. Nobody but me, Carmen Kaboom. And then when I do it, everybody got a problem with it. So why keep on accusing the world of being evil and just beating up on the world and because you feel like the world is evil and not look at the pink elephant in the room, which is the evil people. Nobody except for me, Carmen Kaboom, is talking about the evil people in this world. And let's talk about a lot of these evil people. Evil. First of all, let me say something before the trolls even get started. I'm not going to tolerate it. And I'm not going to tolerate no topics that ain't got nothing to do with the topic. Before I allow all of that foolishness, guess what? I'll just disable the comments. You are not going to come to my page with all of that stupidity. Keep that in your family. I will not be subjected to your stupidity. Now, somebody done already came with some stupidity. You saying Albert was a racist. What does that have to do with the topic? Whether he was a racist or not, what does that have to do with the topic? It's a whole lot of races in the world. What does that matter as it relates to the topic? It doesn't matter. What does it have to do with the... Like I said, if you want to hold your own conversation, go to your page and start you a whole video, a whole live stream about whoever was a racist. Take that whole topic to your page and start your video. Okay. I'm not gonna deal with you. Your mama. See, a lot of y'all mamas allow y'all to just get all out of order, and then you are trained to be out of order and all over the place. You're not gonna bring all of that satanic energy to my page. I decide who is gonna be on my page and who is not. Period. Period. And all that satanic rhetoric, take that back to your page, honey, because I don't have time for it. Period. Okay, so as I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted by a satanic individual who needs some help. You need some help. And I am so tired of running into your kind. Ooh, all this week, I've been running into your kind, satanic individuals. And see, they are a part of the world. It's not the world that's evil. It's a lot of these evil people that's in the world that's evil. And we got to call them out and hold them accountable and straighten them out as much as we can as we go. Before there was DoorDash, there was Dope Dash, and we still have Dope Dash. Do y'all know that? Yeah. A lot of these dope heads, sometimes they go out to get the dope. They go to the dope dealer, and sometimes the dope dealer come to your door. Yeah, I seen that a while ago, I suspect. But that's a whole nother video. These dope addicts, they worse than the crackheads. Ugh. But that's a whole nother topic, right? I thought I just point that out though. We got Dope Dash in full effect. And I got a cold. I told y'all I have a cold. And I woke up this morning sounding like Barry White. Good morning. Man, and I'm like, what is going on in my throat? I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it one bit. And I was thinking yesterday and today, why is it that every one of time, I'm talking about every one of time, I get a cold, a cough and a cold, a real bad cough and a cold. I can't hardly tolerate this cold weather. That's why I really need to try to consider moving to a warmer climate. I'm not set up for this. I'm not set up for it. And I can't stand all this coughing. And I don't even be out there in the air that much. All it takes is a little bit. And there it goes. There it goes. And why is it? I'm not even in the streets that much. And not for very long. And man, I've been taking that vitamin C, that emergency stuff. I need to throw that in the trash. I need to throw that in the trash. I've been drinking that for nothing. And I got me 2 oranges the other day. I need to go ahead and eat them. I meant to eat them this morning. I was trying my best to get in front of all of this, but it still caught me off guard. And here I am with all of that. But I was thinking yesterday and today, why is it all uh the bums on the block, the bums that be hanging out on the block every day, every night, all night, don't have a job, don't want a job, wouldn't take a job if you poured the job on them. Why don't they ever get a cold or a cough? I noticed that, and I got a big problem with it. I don't never see these homeless folks that be in the street all the time, riding from bus to bus or just laying against the wall all day and all night. I don't never see them coughing. I never see them blowing their nose. Why don't the homeless folks and the bums on the block and these folks that just walk the street all the time, why don't they get a cold or a cough? What's their secret? I need to know. because I can't stand coughing and sneezing and having a bad cold and all of this kind of stuff, being congested. I don't never see them, the bums on the block and the folks that run the street all the time. I don't never see them having a cough, cold, bronchitis, none of that. I need to know their secret. Am I the only one that's been noticing that? Am I the only one that's been noticing that? Yeah, the bombs on the block, they got real good immune systems. Do y'all think it's the dope? Do y'all think the dope is blocking all of that coughing and cold and all of that right there? I think it's that alcohol and that dope. It's keeping them from getting a cough or a cold. I don't know for sure, but I think that might be what it is. I don't never see them getting sick. I got a problem with that. But anyway, moving right along. I got a whole lot to talk to y'all about. It's been so much going on at a high rate of speed. And a while ago, I was on the bus listening at this broke nigga conversation. I get so sick of listening to that broke nigga conversation. And the dude that was having the conversation, he initiated the conversation. Ooh, they say the loudest one in the room is usually the brokest. I think that's true. And why do these broke folks love to talk like they got a lot of money? And you ain't seen no broke nigga until you seen them. The first of the year is right around the corner. Ooh, they getting ready to get them income tax checks, and they gonna be balling on a budget. Ooh, you ain't gonna be able to tell them nothing. They already out here struggling. But do you know what? It's a lot of people. I noticed this today. I've been noticing it, but I really noticed it today. I've been going so many places, seeing so many things, and observing things and taking mental notes. And I said, it's a lot of people in denial about their struggle. And then they struggling while they addicted to drugs and alcohol. Ooh, a double booger bear. And they riding around with the broke down cars, they half running and half way almost about to break down on them, but they still on the go. Ooh, they got so many places to go. And the main place they got to go is get them drugs, get them drugs, get them drugs. And they be in a hurry when it's time to get them drugs. Why they can't get in a hurry when it's time to improve their life and do something constructive? They love to get in a hurry. It's time to party and smoke some dope and drink and act a fool. I wish they keep that same energy when it's time to be constructive and build something that matters. But they love to tear everything down. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Just like across from the bus stop that I usually stand at. Well, it's a little seat, but a lot of times, I attract so much trash for some reason. I don't understand it. And I had set up this little area across the street, me and this real nice man. And I ordinarily would call him a bum. But because he was so nice to me and had so much unexpected intellect and wisdom, ooh, that came out of nowhere. I said, I'm gonna give him a pass for being a bum. You can learn a lot from some of these bums. And some of them conceal themselves. They're not really a bum. They just a bum by accident. Life comes at you fast. And there you go. You're a bum before you know it. And he had helped me set up this little situation. It was a bunch of pallets. The pallets, the wood pallets. And I had set it over there in the corner across the street where I could see the bus coming from across the street. And I hadn't used it since it, was warmer outside. I hadn't been over there. And I had no idea that somebody had tore the pallets down. Why did they tear the palace down? I don't know. But it had to be a nigga. Because, niggas love tearing up stuff. They don't want to build nothing up, but they love tearing it down. And I said, now that palace station wasn't bothering nobody. And I seen it torn down today because I was trying to get away. I was considering getting away from that woman this morning that was getting on my nerves. They love to pretend like they want to come over there and sit down beside me when I'm trying to catch the bus in peace. Ooh, niggas can't stand peace. They can't stand it. And that woman this morning, ooh, I was so mad when I seen that woman coming. And came straight on over there to me. They love me for some reason. The demons, they love me. And there she go. I was sitting in peace, in solitude. And then out of nowhere, here she come wobbling over there to me. And I got so mad. I got so mad. And I had already said to myself, I'm not going to engage that woman. I'm not going to do it. And it's too cold for this foolishness. Why do the niggas still want to walk and wobble around and participate in a bunch of bullshit that don't even matter? It's too cold outside for this. And here she come with all that, how you doing, ma'am? It's too cold for all of that. And see, I gotta wrap myself up. Look, I'm already sick. Right? I gotta wrap myself up, and I got all this going on, right? I don't have time to unwrap it just to say I'm doing fine. You see I'm doing all right, and even if I ain't, you're not gonna help me. So what does it matter about how I'm doing? You don't even care. You just want to run your mouth. And it's too cold. It's too cold to be running your mouth about nothing. And I don't want to fool with them. But they love fooling with me. They love me. I don't understand why. But they love me. And she would not, why don't they want to stop with one? How you doing, ma'am? If I don't say nothing the first time, that means shut up. But they won't shut up. They just keep going. How you doing, ma'am? Like I didn't hear him the first time. I heard you the first time. And I still ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna sit there like a statue, minding my own business. Why can't we have a mind your own business kind of day? At least one day out of the week, everybody ought to mind their own business and leave everybody alone. And ooh, they just want to talk. I'm so sick of these talking motherfuckers that don't want to talk about nothing but some trash. I don't want to participate in that. All they want to talk about, the niggas, all they want to talk about is some crime, some drugs, some booze, the game, sports. The weather. Ooh, I can't stand no weather talking motherfuckers. These niggas, they love to talk about the weather and call all that bad weather down. Ooh, it look like it's gonna rain today. Sure do. Look like it's gonna rain. Why do they love to talk about bad weather and calling bad weather down? I don't understand it. They don't be satisfied till it be a bad storm, and then they be mad about it. Okay, you done talk the bad storm up. You done got what you wanted. So now you're mad when the bad storm comes. You can't satisfy the niggas. So anyway, another thing they want to talk about. Baby daddy, my baby mama. Or free shit. And speaking of free shit, I seen on the bus, we passed by one of these churches, and there go a long line of niggas this morning. I knew it was some free shit getting passed out. And there go the other niggas on the bus. Ooh, what they doing over there? What's going on? Ooh, they were so excited about free shit. I'm going to tell you where they get that from. They mama taught them that. Because they mama raised them to beg and stand in a long line and get free shit. They love to take their kids. I don't know why they won't find a babysitter when they go and stand in these long lines at these churches and get free shit. And they love free shit. Free. All you gotta say is free. And then they gonna get on the phone. Shanika, you need to get on down here, girl. They giving away some free shit. Yeah, girl. They free shit. They love free shit. And they don't mind standing a long line for free shit. In the cold, in the rain, it don't matter about the weather. But when it's time to go to their children's school for the PTA meeting and hear about how bad their children is, and the teachers is tired of their bad ass children, they ain't got time. They sick, they tired, it's too hot, it's too cold. They ain't got no car, they ain't got no truck or van or bicycle. And man, let me tell you, you ain't seen, you ain't seen no happy niggas until you say, I got something for free over here. Woo! They get so excited. They get so excited. And I don't understand why. Why do you stretch your legs to the moon and have unprotected sex? And you so ready to get that tail played in by an unemployed penis, and you know you got a 18 Christmases to look forward to. And you ain't got no money. The penis ain't got no money. You just got to beg for 18 Christmases. 18. That's a long time. That's a long time. That's a long time. Not including the birthdays and all them other holidays in between. That's a lot of begging that you're going to have to do. Why set yourself up for that? I don't understand it. But a lot of these females, they set themselves up for that. They sure do. And I just don't understand. But the Lord says, lean not on your own understanding. That's what he said. And back to the bus. I got so sick of this fat motherfucker, this big fat motherfucker. I'm so sick of looking at that boy. And I thought I got rid of him on 2 other buses I used to ride when I used to stay on that other side of town. Now here come this fat motherfucker today. And when I seen his big ass over there sitting across from me, and he was trying his best to get my attention and kept on messing around with that Obama phone, making that thing ring with that bad notification ring. Ooh, it's one particular notification alert that all of these bones and hood rats, they like it. And it goes something like this. Like a computer, something like I can't stand that notification alert. I can't stand it. And it just go back to back. And I'm like, why don't you turn that shit down? It's real loud and it's real annoying. And who is texting them that many times? Or what's going on? Why that thing keep on going off? And I wanted to get up so bad and get that boy phone and throw it out the window. Oh, and he just kept on trying to find somebody to call. Didn't nobody want to talk to him. And he just kept calling and cussing these girls out. I don't blame them. They don't want to talk to him. And he getting mad because they probably done took his money and ain't called him back. And I want to tell him, will you look at yourself? And there he go in denial about his situation. And he real big. I ain't talking about kind of big or regular big. He extraordinary big. He got a big wide back. And I'm asking myself, every time I see him, I ask myself, why is his hind part so big? Because he probably, since he was a little boy, been sitting around eating everything in sight. His mama probably encouraged him. You know how a lot of these mamas, they encourage their children to eat because they bad as fuck. And they don't want to be bothered with them. So they just keep them with snacks. So they get somewhere and sit down and take a nap. I bet that's what happened to that boy. And now he's a full grown man with a big ass and a big ass stomach. It's real big. I'm talking about real big. He looked like he got a 4-wheeler in his stomach and an 18-wheeler in his back. He's so fucking big. He's that close from having a heart attack. He that close. And Man, I bet he don't miss no barbecue, no family reunion. Even if it ain't his family, he there at the family reunion ready to eat. And he look like his favorite food is barbecue. Woo, I bet he can clean a plate. I bet he can clean a plate and mess up a toilet bowl. Woo, my God. And I wouldn't want to go behind him in the bathroom. Would you? Man, woo, Jesus. And I'm sick of that boy. And he would not shut up. He would not leave the telephone alone. And then he got his big ass up messing with the bus driver. The bus driver was sick of him too. Everybody sick of that boy. And he won't catch a hint. Everybody trying to be nice to him. And you know how some people can't take a hint. They just be so worrisome because they lonely and bored and shit. And I said to myself, just look at him. He can't stand all this peace and quiet on the bus. He got to shake everything up. And just kept on getting up worrying that bus driver. I said, you know what? If I was a bus driver, I probably would have got fired the first day because I would have been done cussed these folks out. Get yourself somewhere and sit down. And stop worrying me and asking me all these questions. You've been riding the bus all your life. Now you get on here acting like it's your first day. Ooh, Jesus. I ain't got time for that. And when he pulled that cord to signify he wanted to get out the bus, I was motherfucker getting off the bus. Yes, Lord. And woo, I was so glad his big ass off that bus. And I said to myself, I hope you don't never come back. Please don't never come back. And ooh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, child. But anyway, speaking of the bus, let me tell you what happened earlier this week on a different bus. Now, you know we got a lot of hard-headed niggas, right? So they think the rules and the law don't apply to them. They exempt themselves from regulations, policies, procedures, ordinances, commandments, and decrees. I don't know how they feel like they exempt, but they exempt themselves. So we got this report that comes on the bus. Periodically, it says you are not allowed. Please do not drink on the bus. You're not allowed to drink on the bus. You're not allowed to eat on the bus. And as many times as that woman repeat herself, they are so hard-headed. Ooh, they real hard-headed. Man, you couldn't have made it in my house when I was growing up. My mama would have beat your ass with the extension cord, and then my aunt would have beat you with the shoe. Ooh, you wouldn't have made it. You wouldn't have made it. All y'all hard-headed ass niggas. You wouldn't have made it in my house. My mama didn't tolerate no hard-headed children. And, you know, hard-headed children, they grow up to be hard-headed adults. You got to beat them down in the ground when they're early. And, man, let me tell you, this man, he was fully grown by the looks of him. Now, when I got on that bus, I don't ride that bus much, but this week I did ride that bus. And when I usually don't go to the back, but I went to the back that particular day. And I noticed right away that man, he had a look on his face like he didn't want me to come back there. So I soon found out why. He got up and he moved further to the back over there in that corner. You know, a lot of times I notice when a lot of those, it's most of them thug type people, excuse me. The thugs go to the back of the bus. You know why? Because they like to drink on the bus and they like to try to do a lot of things you shouldn't do. They like to go back there to the back. And there's some cameras back there. You're not getting away, but you know, niggas are so dumb. You're not getting away with it. They got cameras in the front, they got cameras in the back. And they work. They actually work, stupid. So the man, he went back there to the back in the corner. And a few minutes later, I heard that distinctive pop of the top. You know that beer can, it sounds different when you pop the top than a soda can. It's a different kind of pop. And I'm not a beer drinker, but I know that sound it makes when you pop the top. And I looked back there and he looked at me and he kind of pulled it. He had it in a brown paper bag and he kind of pulled it over to the side. I already done seen it. And he gonna try to act like he ain't doing nothing. So I turned around and I was trying to look at him through my peripheral over this way. And he was back there just drinking it real fast. Ooh, like that man did today at the bus terminal. Why they always come around me when they doing something illegal and low down? They always come around me and I'm gonna tell it. You are not come around me, I'm gonna tell on you. And the man today, he came right up by me. Oh, he wanted that beer so bad. He was fainting. He hurried up, he had his in a brown paper bag too. They love to put in a brown paper bag. And he hurried up and opened it and took it to the head. Took it to the head. Oh, he wanted it so bad. And then when he finished with it, he hurried up and smoked him a cigarette. I said, look at this junkie. Look at this junkie over here. Pathetic. And they done told you can't drink alcohol on the premises. There he go drinking alcohol on the premises. Hard-headed. And he looked like he was about 50 or 60 years old. Too old to be hard-headed. But back to the man on the bus. Earlier this week on another bus. Now, after he drunk that beer, and let me tell you, it wasn't even 7 o'clock. It was like 6:15 in the morning. And I'm like, wow, you drinking beer, sneaking around and drinking beer illegally at 6:15 in the morning. It's too early to be hard-headed and doing something you ain't supposed to do and drinking beer that early in the morning. Now, if I was a beer drinker, I think I'd wait till after 12 noon. It's too early to be drinking beer and have all that yeast on your stomach that early in the morning. Ooh, I ain't got time for that. If I was a beer drinker, I'd wait till about 12 noon. Way over in the evening, afternoon. But these alcoholics and these drug heads, they don't care what time of morning, what time of night. They gotta have. Now, you are already hard-headed. You are already doing something that you shouldn't do. And then you're gonna leave the evidence behind. You ain't even gonna have the courtesy to take your trash and put it in the garbage. You just gonna be real disrespect. You gonna double down on the disrespect. In other words, he chunked the empty beer can on the floor. I said, this ain't nobody raised this dude. Ain't nobody trained him. He just ignorant. Oh, and do you know he was getting ready? I think he was getting ready to go to his job. He was working at one of them warehouses. And I said, look at him going to work drunk. If I knew where he worked, I'd call his job. He better be glad he didn't have no uniform on that signified where he worked. I would have called that job and told him, look, you got an employee coming through the door in a few minutes. He been drinking beer. You need to run a test on him. And I said, it don't make no sense. Here it is, 6:15. He getting ready to go to his job and drinking beer already. It's a shame. It's a shame how some of these niggas ain't SHIT. Ooh, oh my gosh. It's just pathetic. And earlier, when I got back, let me tell y'all, do y'all know I got discriminated against today? Yes. Ooh, I got to tell y'all all about it. So before I tell y'all about that, let me tell you. Now, I was at the gas station. I was riding with a certain somebody, and they got on my nerves. Ooh, man, me and this certain somebody, we can't be around each other a good hour. We don't have a fight, and it happened. It happened. And he don't care that I be threatening to knock him in the head. He don't care. He don't care. It's like he expected. He wanted to happen. And man, ooh, he got on my nerves today. And today was not a good day to get on my nerves. It was not a good day. And was it before or after? I think it was after I had to explode on this certain somebody. Now we done got out at the gas station. They go a bomb, leaning up against the wall, ready for me, waiting on me. Now guess what? Now this other person that I'm riding with, the bomb, they didn't bother them. Ooh, they let them go and walk in the store in peace, uninterrupted. And they gonna wait for me out of everybody in the parking lot. Ma'am, excuse me. Oh, Jesus, there go that excuse me, ma'am. I'm so sick of these polite bums. I'm so sick of them. And they love me. What is it about me? They love so much. What is it about me that's attracting them? Ooh. And they don't never say, excuse me, ma'am, to a hair bunny girl. They don't never bother them hair bunny girls. I don't understand it. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. Let me tell you another thing. The bombs discriminate. They don't never bother somebody like a white man in a business suit. They don't bother no Chinese. They don't bother no Mexican. They like to fuck with black folks. They real they real picky about who they want to bomb. I got a problem with that. And I don't watch them too many times. They don't bother white people. They do not bother white people. They very selective. And I said, wow. Now, the person that I'm with, they didn't bother him. They waited till I came walking towards the store. And there they go. Excuse me, ma'am. Would you happen to want to buy some prescription reading glasses? Now, my mind is saying, why the fuck do you have a whole bag of prescription reading glasses? That's number one. Number two, why don't you put the prescription reading glasses on your face so you can see that I don't want to fuck with your motherfucking ass? And number three, why you didn't bother that man that I was with? Why you gonna wait till I came to bother me? Why you give him a pass and you chose to select me to bother with all of this? But I didn't say nothing to the bomb. I just act like I didn't hear the bomb. And I just kept on walking in the store. And man, let me tell you, when I got in the store, they got a little Subway in the store. So I said, I think I want one of them little sliders. The Subway got them little sliders. It ain't nothing but a little sample, a little snack. And you got to have about 20,000 of them to get anything out of it. So, oh, excuse me. Usually it's some foreigners in there. They real nice, the foreigners. But today they had the niggas working behind the counter. I said, oh Lord, you know what you got to get ready for. You gonna have some nasty attitudes like them 4 or 5 women the other day earlier this week. Man, I went over to this temp service. But before I went over there, I'm gonna come back to the Subway in a minute. Let me tell you about earlier this week. I just thought about it. I ain't gonna never go back over there and get no food from them. That's why a lot of these black folks can't prosper, because they so nasty in business. How you gonna have a nasty attitude and you trying to say you want me to buy something from you? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. I'm not gonna buy nothing from you, especially food, when you got that nasty spirit attached to the product. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. That's not gonna work. And okay, they had like a little buffet type of deal going on. So it was so much to choose from. I'm trying to look at the stuff and make my selection. So I'm letting everybody else go in front of me. And black females back there, they so hostile. They mad because they got to stand up on them feet and them feet hurt. And then, a lot of them be hating on you for no reason. Oh, excuse me. Oh, oh, this nose, child. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of this. And ooh, or maybe I remind them of a woman that their husband cheated on them with. I don't know. I don't know why they be so nasty. Some of them. Ooh, they be so nasty to me. And I was so nice and polite to them. Hello, how are you this morning? And all of that. I got a lot of reasons to be nasty, but I don't take my problems out there in the world and take it out on other people. That's what a lot of people do, especially niggas, especially black females. They love to go out there and bring their problems on the job. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault that you going through what you're going through. I'm going through something too, but I ain't gonna take it out on you. And man, all I wanted was some bacon, some grits, a biscuit, and some potatoes with some chopped up onions. I was gonna improvise with the potatoes, the tater tots, and the onions, and do it like that. And I asked her before I got the tater tots, "Do you have any chopped onions?" And she was like, "Yeah, it might be some over there." And I was not gonna get the tater tots without the chopped onions, so I made sure that they had chopped onions. And she said, "It's over there on the salad bar. It's on the salad bar." And I said, "Okay." So she said, "You got to go over there and get your own onion." And I said, "Okay." So I went over there and I was talking to this other man about something in between. So when I went, and she was so mad at me because I was talking to the man, that ain't got nothing to do with her. And so I went over there to look at the salad bar and I didn't see any chopped onions. I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, I don't see any chopped onions. Can you show me where the chopped onions are? They over there somewhere. You gotta look and see for yourself." And oh, I was like, wow, wow. And I don't see any chopped onions over here. So the other woman, she came over there and I said, "Ma'am, I don't think I want the tater tots because I only wanted the tater tots because I was told by your coworker that you had some chopped onions. I don't want the tater tots if you don't have." Oh, she was so mad at me. And do you know she took her hand and just mushed just mushed the tater tots off the plate back into the pile of other tater tots? That was so unsanitary and it was so low down. Okay. And she was just fussing and fussing all the while. And I'm like, oh my God. And it made me feel like I didn't want nothing out of there. And I wanted some extra bacon because the bacon was so little bitty. And I said, "How much for extra bacon?" And she was just fussing and fussing. I'm like, oh my God. And ooh, and I could tell that the bacon was kind of hard, right? I could tell that bacon from looking at it was kind of hard, and I don't like hard bacon. But I said, "Okay, I'm gonna get some extra bacon." She was fussing at me like I couldn't afford the extra bacon. I'm the one paying for it. Why are you fussing? And ooh, I was just shook by the time I got to the counter and that foreign man was down there checking out. You know how they be using the black folks to cook the food and they sell it and make money off of it. That's the type of setup what's going on. And I said it was a young foreign dude. And I said, "Ooh." And I was telling this black man was in front of me. He saw the whole little situation that was going on. And I said, I was just saying, "Oh, just nasty. Oh, they're just nasty." And he turned around. He said, "Yeah, you're right." I said, "That's why they can't prosper in business. That's why they can't make it. That's why they ain't getting no respect in the world because they so nasty." And he was laughing. He was laughing kind of in secret. He didn't want them to see him laughing because he didn't want no problems. Because he know how nasty their attitude was. And he didn't want to deal with them. But he was agreeing with me in secret. And I could understand, but he didn't want no problems, because they so nasty. They would have, been loud talking to him and stuff. And I was trying to hurry him and get out of there too, because all that nasty energy. And when I got to the counter, I said to that man, "Oh, you got some nasty and I didn't want to buy nothing from you." And he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Who is it?" And I said, and I looked over there and they was looking at me. And I turned my head and I was pointing at them. I said, "They over there, all of them, all of them." And one of them just walked, two of them just walked out the door. All of them just nasty. And he was like, "Don't let them ruin your day. Don't let them." I said, "I'm not gonna let them ruin your day. Look, ruin my day, but they still nasty." And I said, "I don't want to come in here anymore to shop if they're gonna be like that. I'm not gonna pay you to treat me like that." And he said, "Yeah, you're right. And the bad thing about it is your own kind." Oh, the foreign man said it. The foreign man said it. He done came way from Arabia or Saudi Arabia or Afghanistan or Pakistan. And he done said what I already know. My own kind is doing me like this. But they want you to support them. They want you to build them up instead of tearing them down. They want you to stick together and unify. They want you to speak positive about them. They want you to, what else they want you to do? It's one more they want you to do. You know what I mean. And I can't support that. I can't support all that nasty attitude. I will not support it. See, that's the problem. Why they so nasty? Because so many people been giving them a pass and enabling them to be nasty even more. I'm not gonna pay you to be nasty to me. I'm not gonna do it. It's unacceptable. I'm gonna tell you what else is unacceptable. This housing discrimination. I was discriminated against today, and I don't appreciate it, and I'm not gonna take it sitting down or standing up. Oh, excuse me. Now, let me tell you all about it. Okay, earlier this week, I forgot where I saw this post, but I saw this post for a studio apartment downtown. And I really like downtown, right? I like downtown. I didn't used to like downtown, but it's growing on me. And man, so I called the number after I saw the post. I cannot remember where I saw the post, but nevertheless, I saw the post for a studio apartment. And you know, a lot of downtown is very expensive. All over the city, all over the country is very expensive. So after I saw the post, it was like 700 and some dollars for a studio. I said, that's a pretty good deal. And so I called the number and I talked to the woman on the answering service. She gave me a lot of information about it. And she told me that that price was locked in. And right now they have a special where you don't pay no administrative fees, you don't pay application fees. It's under the look and lease special that they having right now. So whatever price she quoted, that's the price that I'm locked in, which was 757. So she gave me an appointment for today. I went over there today. And when the woman, okay, they had a little thing outside where they buzz you in, right? So I don't know if she could see me from that thing. You know, some of them have cameras on that thing, but some of them don't. I don't think it did have a camera. And so, I do know how to talk proper, right? And even though I had a cold, I'm pretty sure I sounded maybe white. And I was like, "Hello, I'm here to apply for this studio." And I have already talked to someone. And she probably thought I was white. So she said, "Okay, I'm going to buzz you in." Oh, she had bubbly energy. She was, oh, so full of life and vitality. So, honey, when she buzzed me in, and a few minutes later, I heard that door around the corner close, and I heard them high heel shoes coming down that floor. And she turned that corner and seen me. Her whole disposition changed. Her whole disposition. Her whole disposition changed. She was so disappointed to see that I was black. Oh, yeah, it was in her face. She could not hide it. And she really wanted to tell me, no, ma'am, take your black self right on back out that door. But, because of housing discrimination laws, the way that they're set up, she can't do it and keep her job too. You know. So she said, okay, come on back. But she really didn't want me to come on back. She didn't want me to come on back. And I felt that. And it did not feel good. And I'm like, you know, I can't act like that's the first time. That's not the first time that that's happened to me. But it's really disgusting. In 2019, we are still in that place. We are still in that place. And it's so exhausting. It's so exhausting to me. And, I'm in this situation. I don't want to be here around these heathens. And then when I try to relocate to a better place where it's mostly whites and Asians and whatever else, they don't want me, just like I don't want these folks. So it's like, what the F? And they looking at me the same way that I'm looking at these folks over here. And before I can even open my mouth and be given an opportunity, I'm already denied just because I'm black. And we have a bad reputation in the black community. They think all of us is the same. We're not. And they're not going to give us a chance because we got a bad reputation. And, we're going to have to work hard to remove that black eye from our community. And no matter how much we have to offer, and we can present our credentials, we can speak articulated, we can do everything to present ourselves in a certain way, but at the end of the day, before anything else, we are still black. And that's the only thing that matters. And that's the only thing that's going to be considered for a lot of non-black people. Period. Period. And, it's not right, but I accept it. This is the reality. And it really, really hurt me. But I went ahead and went in the office, and she could have told me to come over there and sit by her, but she didn't. It was two other chairs way across the room by her desk. Guess what? She let me sit right there by the door. She sure did. And I'm like, why am I way over here by the door and there's two other chairs way over there? Seems like she would say, oh, you can come over here and have a seat. She never did. She didn't want me over there. She didn't want me in her office anyway. And I was feeling so uncomfortable, right? And she was like, okay, so what are you interested in? What are you here for? And I told her that I had seen the place online, and I was quoted a price of $757 for a studio. And she was like, oh no, no, we don't have anything. I said, excuse me. I said I was quoted a studio for $757, and I was told that it was locked in at that price. And I was given an appointment to come in today. She said, well, our prices are subject to change. If you are on our website, you would see at the bottom of the page that our prices are subject to change, and blah 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 blah. I was so mad. And I knew I was being discriminated against. And I let her go ahead with her little script and her little spiel. And I said, yeah, the prices are subject to change depending on who it is that's applying. Is that what you're saying? She said, oh, no, that's not what I'm saying. I said, that's exactly what you're saying. And I don't appreciate it. But anyway, that's what it's going to be. So, what is your name? Just tell me your name. And then I'll go from there. I'm going to make a complaint. And you don't need to say anything else. And she was like, well, the only thing that we have is a 1 bedroom. I said, no, I was told that you had 3 studios. She said, well, she looked at the computer and she was like, well, I do see one. We do have one, but it's not renovated and it's 801. I said, no, no, no. I was told that you had 3 studios. And she was like, oh, no, we don't have any. We don't have any. And I said, okay, thank you very much. And I left out of there. But before I left completely out of that hallway, I started crying before I knew it. Do you know that was so hurtful to me? That was so hurtful to me for her to do me like that. And I felt the racism just pounding down on me like a 800-pound gorilla. It was so undeniable. I was being discriminated against. And I don't know that woman's name that gave me the quote initially. She probably didn't give me her name. I was not expecting it to turn out like this, so I didn't get that woman's name, and I'm pretty sure I can't get her name now. But the fact of the matter is, I was given a certain price, and she told me it was locked in. And now it's like, okay, this woman, she gonna use her discretion to just wipe all of that first conversation totally out. And now she doing her own thing. So I oh, excuse me. I am going to talk to the manager. I'm pretty sure it's not going to do any good, but that is how you're supposed to do things. That's the order. And I believe in doing things in order. So I'm going to talk to the manager next week, if possible, and then go from there, you know. And I was on Facebook, HUD. They do have a lot of laws against housing discrimination. And I was on HUD Facebook page. And I learned a lot just from looking at some of their posts. And I did post one of their posts on my Facebook page today. And one of the ways that they say that a lot of these places discriminate against you is changing the price from the advertised price. They can't do that. And they did it to me today. They did it. And they can discriminate against you if you don't speak English. They can discriminate against you if you got kids. And a lot of other things I did not know. And so I'm gonna file a complaint and go from there. And it's a lot of people that get discriminated against all the time, and they just let it go. But I am not going to let it go. And it's really a shame that in 2019, I am being subjected to the same racist situations that my mom, my parents, my grandparents, and all of my ancestors had to experience. But I'm pretty sure it was worse, way worse back then. And these people who are discriminating against me now, they are carrying the legacy of their ancestors. They got that same racist spirit, that same racist strategy, the same racist agenda. And the way that they think they can skirt around discriminating against you in housing. Oh, our prices are subject to change. That's how they think they can get away with it. And a lot of times that is the way that they get away with it. That's not right. That's not right. And it's disgusting. It really is disgusting. And I can't believe I cried. I cried hard about that. I really did. I cried hard. And man, let me tell you, if I had had enough money, I would have went back to McAllister's and had me another great lunch to compensate for all of that I had to go through today. Let me tell you about my great lunch, honey. Yesterday, it was so unexpected. And let me tell you, oh, okay. I had went for this job interview and it was awful. It was terrible. Let me tell you about that in a minute. But let me tell you about my lunch right now. Oh, I like it, my Allister's. I hadn't been there in so long. And I was thinking about going to Piccadilly because the driver, he did say that we had 15 minutes, but I was so upset about that man getting in my business earlier. And I didn't really think about what the driver was saying. You know, I cannot have a conversation with the bus driver without all those heathens injecting themselves in my conversation with the bus driver. Can I have a conversation with the bus driver without any interruption? One day. One day. It's a shame I got to whisper to the bus driver in order to have a personal conversation and ask a question without anybody interrupting. I can't stand when people do that to me. If I'm not talking to you, please don't get in my conversation unless I ask you to get in my conversation. But you know what? When I ask them to get in my conversation and I ask them a question, I don't know. They don't know. How does that work? I don't know. But anyway, here I am asking the bus driver for directions to go to a certain place where I was going to have my interview. And here go that man that got on the bus, but that white man sitting beside me with all of that mess in his lap. And he was already getting on my nerves because his stuff kept on bumping up against my leg. And I almost said, can you please keep all of this stuff over there and stop it from bumping all against my leg? I don't want all that satanic energy all on my leg. And I don't even know where it came from with all that stuff. And why do they get on the bus with all that stuff? And he knew that was getting on my nerves. He knew his stuff was bumping up against my leg. He knew I kept looking at him for that reason. And he wanted me to say something so he can start some mess. And there was other seats he could have sat in. I was going to say, why don't you get up and move? Oh, he got on my nerves. And so he going to get up. And I'm talking to the bus driver. There he go. Getting in my business. And I wanted to say, sir, if you know everything, why you homeless and ain't got a house? Why you riding the bus and you ain't got a car, a truck, a minivan, or a scooter? But you know everything. If you know everything, why you got all this shit dragging it from bus to bus? Huh? And most of the time, when they get in my business, they don't know what they're talking about. They're just jamming everything up and causing confusion. And I'm not gonna listen to him. The bus driver, he been trying to answer all of this stuff that I'm asking. You ain't been to nobody's training school, class, orientation, nothing. You don't have a job with the bus people. You are homeless riding the bus. Oh. And I appreciate you want to be so helpful. They just want to be messy. A lot of times they want to be messy and get in somebody else's business. They such a messy people. Oh, I don't understand it. And then when you're talking to them, they act like they don't hear you. When you talking to them, they act like they don't hear you. But that's a whole nother video. And I can't stand when they inject themselves in my conversation. Oh, that's a big pet peeve of mine. If I'm not talking to you, please do not talk to me. And don't get in my conversation. You know what? These people have not been raised. They ain't nobody trained them. Ain't nobody trained them. I was raised and trained. If you're not being talked to, stay out of other people's conversation. You don't just, that's so rude to just get in somebody else's conversation. Just put yourself like the other man did me this morning. I'm still talking to the bus driver this morning. There go that man back there. There he go to jump right in the middle of my conversation. I was so mad at him. And let me tell you, a lot of times when I'm talking to somebody on the bus, especially, I don't have a lot of time to talk to them because I'm getting ready to get off or they getting ready to get off or whatever. And the time is of the essence. I don't have a lot of time to talk to them. So if you get in my conversation, that's going to stretch the conversation and prolong and complicate it and all this kind of stuff. Like that other man did yesterday. I can't stand him. Why do we got the same schedule? It don't matter if it's 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the evening, 8 o'clock at night, and they go that man on the bus. I can't stand him with that strange looking face. I can't stand him. And I can tell he wanna talk to me and hook up. Oh, I can't stand him. And it makes me mad that he got that look on his face that he wanna hook up with me and start a conversation with me. I can't stand that boy. And he know everything. He one of them kind. It don't matter what you're talking about. He knows something about it. Oh, and I'm like, if you know everything, why you been riding the bus all your life? Oh, if you know everything, why are you working way over on the other side of town in a restaurant, probably washing dishes? Ooh, and yesterday he tried to make himself sound like he was bigger than what he is. You know, it's a lot of folks like that, right? And oh, he was now I'm talking to that white man on the bus. He was talking to the bus driver. Now, he didn't want me to talk to the bus driver. I think a lot of them guys is gay and they be trying to hit on the bus driver, but I can't prove it. But I think that's what be going on. And they can't stand when a woman be trying to talk to the bus driver. I'm like, I never thought I'd see the day. But since I seen that spirit on him, he was trying to block me from talking to the bus driver. I just got out the way. So I started talking to the white man. Now here come Messy. He's so messy. I can't stand a messy man. He's so messy. He done forget all about the bus driver. He don't want to talk to the bus driver anymore. He done came and sat over him beside me and the man. He done took over my conversation with the white man. I said, I can't believe this. I said, okay, I'm gonna cut my conversation off. I'm just gonna turn around. I'm gonna turn around. I could go over there and talk to the bus driver, but I ain't gonna talk to the bus driver. I ain't gonna talk to nobody but the Lord. And just wait till I get out the bus. And he thought by coming over there and sitting down in the middle of my conversation with the white man, he thought that was going to give him an opportunity to get closer to me. He been wanting to get close to me for a long time. I could see it in his eyes, but I can't stand him. That's what he don't know. That's a secret. And I don't want to talk to him. I can't stand him. And I don't want to be nowhere around him. And he was so, I could see it in his face, in my peripheral. I could see he was kind of annoyed. He thought I was going to talk to him because he came and started talking to the white man. I'm going to let you have the whole conversation. I'm just going to turn around. And that bothered him. So he was over there talking about, I gotta go home and clean up my house. Like he got a big mansion. He got a little hut. Most of these houses over here is a hut. But anyway, I ain't talking about it. I'm just saying what it is. And I'm listening to him like he's talking like he got a big mansion. He got it going on. I gotta go clean my house. I ain't gonna go to bed about 1 o'clock. I guess that was my invitation to say where you stay at. And you want some company? I wish I would. And he said, I gotta clean a bunch of sheets. You know, he let me know he get everything ready for me, right? To a hood rat, that would have sounded appealing. Oh, he got a house. He gonna clean his sheets. He ain't going to bed till 1 o'clock in the morning. He was talking in code. That's getting me ready to want to lay up and have a booty call. I don't care nothing about his house. I don't care nothing about him cleaning his sheets. I don't care if he ain't going to bed till 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't care. I don't want that man. And Oh, he just talking, and this another thing. This another thing I noticed about a lot of guys. They think just because they say something about they got some kids or grandkids, ooh, that turn a woman on. It run me off. It don't turn me on. I can't stand all them badass kids, and most of these folk got bad kids nowadays. I don't want to be bothered with that. And oh, see, I guess most of these hood rats they love children. And I'm not that type of woman. I can't stand these badass children. And when you say as a man you got a bunch of kids or grandkids or whatever, that means you got more mouths to feed. So that run me off. That's not attractive to me. And he was saying something about, oh, my grandkids, they coming over this weekend, and my grandkids. I'm like, grandkids, he don't even look that old. But a lot of the young folks, they grandmamas and granddaddies nowadays. Ooh. But anyway, and he just saying all of this stuff. He thinking that he really turning me on, but he turning me off even more. I already don't like him. Now he giving me more reasons not to like him. And oh, he just saying all this stuff, trying to make it seem like he a big baller, shot caller. And it was just making me sick in my head and both of my stomachs. I couldn't stand listening to him. And I was so glad when it was time for me to get off that bus. Ooh, I can't stand him. And why is it every time I'm on the bus, he wanna sit next to me? Oh my God. It made me want to climb on top of the roof of the bus to get away from him. I can't stand him. And I never say nothing to him. Never. And I can tell he want to talk to me so bad. I don't want to talk to him. I can't stand him. Oh, and he always running his mouth. I want him to shut up and just put some tape over his mouth. I can't stand no man that's always talking. Oh, that is so unattractive to me. Shut up sometime and listen. Okay? Ooh, but anyway, um, what else I want to talk about? What else oh, my lunch. Yes, Lord. My lunch. Let me tell you about my lunch, child. Oh, look how excited I am. It make you want to dance. Good food make you want to dance. Honey, I had some good food yesterday. Jesus, it was good. And like I said, I was gonna get off at the Piccadilly, but then I waited. The man told me, the bus driver said we had 15 minutes until we had to leave. I should have got off then. I would have went in there and had time to give me some candy yams, some baked potatoes, some not baked potatoes, some baked chicken, and some dressing and some cranberry sauce and some tea. Oh, we and I waited too late. I was discombobulated. Them heathens had just had me just tattered. And I was trying to get myself together mentally. And uh so the man told me, I asked him, I said, "Bus driver, how much time we got until we leave?" And he said, "Oh, we got 2 minutes." I said 2 minutes. I want to go there and give me something. He said, "You should have got out when I first told you we had 15 minutes." I said, "I wasn't listening. I'm so sorry." So it would have took me 2 minutes just to walk over there to the place. So I said, I ain't got no time. So then when we turned the corner, I saw the place. I wasn't sure where I had to go, but I saw the place where I had to go. And he said, "Well, you could go over there to McAllister's." I said, "You're right. I think I will go over there." And see, in my mind, I'm thinking, I just get a potato because they get some good baked potatoes. They famous for their potatoes. So I said, okay, it's cold. I guess it's a good day for a little baked potato with some chili on it or something like that. I make that do. So when I went in, I'm a big fan, not a real big fan, but I'm a fan of gumbo. I've never made it myself, but I do like it. And oh my God, I would love some gumbo with some cornbread. Oh, delicious. Delicious. And so I noticed I've never known McAllister's to have gumbo. And he told me at some of the locations they got chicken and dumplings. I like chicken and dumplings. I do, especially in the wintertime when it's cold. Oh, delicious. And Mrs. Winters, before they went out of business, they had the best chicken and dumplings. Oh, delicious, delicious, delicious. I wish they would come back. Excuse me. And Luby's. I love Luby's. They went out of business too. Ooh, Morrison's. I used to love Morrison's. But anyway, I noticed that they had the seafood gumbo. I said, oh, the picture was so appealing. I said, oh, yeah, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this. And then I saw that they had a new cheesecake. I said, I'm going to try that out. The Cinnabon. I love Cinnabon. Oh, man, let me tell you, when I worked at the airport, I stayed in Cinnabon. I think I packed on 20,000 pounds from Cinnabon. Honey, every break I was there for a Cinnabon. Oh, it's so delicious. That Cinnabon, so delicious. And I used to have pecans on mine. Ooh, delicious. And the orange sickle milkshake, delicious. I used to have that all the time when I worked at the airport. Oh, that was so good. Ooh. So they have I don't know if it's a limited time or what, but they have the Cinnabon cheesecake. I wasn't ready for the level of delicious that it was. Ooh, it packed a punch in my mouth. Let me tell you all about it. So I got the chicken cordon bleu sandwich. Now, I like the chicken cordon bleu, but this was really, really good. It wasn't too big. It wasn't too little. It was just right. And I was thinking about having the pepper jack cheese, but then the man told me it comes with Swiss cheese. I like Swiss cheese, so I said, fine. I'll just have the Swiss cheese. And then I got half of the baked potato and the chips. I thought that was too much potato, but I said I'll just take the chips for later on and have the baked potato for now. And so I got the bacon and cheese on my baked potato. And then, oh, honey, look at me smiling. I'm excited all over again. It's making me smile. The food is good when it makes you smile and dance. Ooh, baby. And let me tell you, when it's real good, I have to tap my foot on the floor. When I go to tapping that foot on the floor, it's good. It's good in my soul. In my soul. Honey, ooh, I was tapping that foot. Let me tell you. So, man, I had a big spread on the table. Big spread. And honey, I had some peace over there in that corner. Wasn't no bunch of noise. It was a high class side of town where the rich people with privilege hang out. Ooh, I need to stay over there. Them people ain't hanging on the block over there. They taking care of their business. I was thinking about that last night while I was laying in the bed. How do them people taking care of business? They ain't got time to hang on the block and smoke dope and all that kind of stuff. Those people taking care of their business, going to the bank and going to their business, opening up their stores and this and that. Ain't nobody got time for no foolishness over there. And I said, I need to go over there and reside in that environment. Ooh, I love just smelling, inhaling all that, success and productivity. Ooh, I didn't smell no dope over there on that side of town. I didn't see no failures hanging on the block. No, honey, they over there tending to their business over there, and they serious about it. And I seen a lot of rich white people looking at me like, "Oh, we need to call the police. What is she doing over here?" And she looks suspicious. I feel afraid. I feel uncomfortable. You know how they do. And I said a bunch of them. Probably gonna call the police on me and said I look suspicious. There go a big old black woman walking down the street. You need to come and check her out. And I said I better hurry and get on this bus and get away from here because you know how they do. You know how they do. And you can't trust them. You can't trust them because they'll get on that phone and call on you in a minute and drive away. So I had a delicious lunch. And it was so delicious. I had to call the manager over there and tell the manager, look, y'all deserve a prize for this. I said, everything on this table that I ate was delicious. I don't have no problem with this. It was good. And I said, let me tell you about that gumbo. Now, I was expecting to have some chunks of sausage in there, but it was just right nonetheless. I ain't got no complaints about that gumbo. And honey, it wasn't to this. It needed a little bit of that. It was just right. Just right. And he told me, he said, when I take some home, I put a little rice in mine. I said, oh my God. And sit in front of the fireplace with your legs crossed. And he started laughing. I said, that'll be real good. A little bit of rice in it. Yes, yes. And let me tell you what I washed it down with. Are y'all ready? This is my favorite thing to wash it down with. Strawberry tea. Ooh, man, it rocked my soul to sleep. I needed a nap in the folks' corner when I got through with all of that. Ooh, I needed a nap over there in the corner. Man, and when I put my fork in the cheesecake, I wasn't ready for how good the cheesecake was. I wasn't ready. Why didn't nobody tell me? It was that delicious. So when I first put the cheesecake in my mouth, I said, what is this? Whew, my soul, it was like fireworks started popping off in my soul. And I said, oh my God, I haven't had cheesecake, but I ain't never had it like this. This is on a whole nother level of delicious. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. Go over there and try it out for yourself. Honey, everything was good on that plate. I'm telling you the truth. And honey, I can't wait to go back again. And them chips, the chips that I got, I ate them last night. And when I put the first one in my mouth, I said, what is going on? I said, this is so good. And see, these are the sea salt. They sort of like kettle chips. Man, they were so crunchy. It ain't like them hood kettle chips. Oh no. This is the sophisticated kind. Real, I felt so sophisticated. I said I need some reading glasses and a little schoolgirl skirt when I'm eating these. Oh, and my wig and a ponytail, two ponytails, on one on each side. While I'm eating this, oh, it made me feel so intelligent. And man, I said I can't wait. I can't wait to go back over there and have a part two. That was a delicious lunch. I'm telling you the truth. And it just compensated for all of this HELL I've been going through. I needed a snack like that. I did. That was real good. And it just, and let me tell you about that job interview. They made me so mad. Ooh, they made me so mad. And I cussed them out in my head as I walked away. Now, let me tell you something about me. I can't stand a PRN job position. If you want to make me mad, offer me PRN. Especially if I already told you that I want full time. You know, PRN is just the leftovers. That's for somebody that ain't really got to work, or they retire and they just need a little loose change for some cigarettes or some light bread every now and again. That's not for somebody that's trying to progress in life and they got things to do like I do. I don't have no PRN bills. I got full time bills. They come at the same time every month. And I cannot be playing around with PRN. I can't. And that's an insult to me. I ain't never like PRN. Never. It's an insult. And she gonna have the nerve to tell me, well, we have a sister location, big fat motherfucker, gonna tell me we got a sister location down the street. and we can, if you want, we can pass your application to them, and they have some PRN too, and you can do a couple of hours PRN here, and you can do a couple of hours PRN over there. It's about a mile down the street. I wanted to throw her big ass a mile down the street. Okay, since it's so wonderful, why don't you work it? And the black girl, now this was a white woman. The black girl, she gonna sit there and just nod her head like everything is just great, great, great. Ooh, I was cussing her out of my head, but I was trying to smile and be polite. And she gonna tell me, she told a big old lie. She said, yeah, I told you that it was PRN on the phone. I want to say you are a lie. And the truth is not, and you know good well you didn't tell me nothing about no PRN on the phone, because if you did, I would have never showed up. I done rode this bus and put up with all them heathens on this long ride and came way over here for this bull crap. Oh, I was so mad. I was real mad. And it looked like it was going to rain. I done went through all of this for nothing. You know I was mad, right? And, oh my God. So, child, I got to start all over again. I was looking forward to this. And I said, I don't even need to apply for no other jobs, because I just know I got a good job, right? And I was looking forward to Friday. And now I got to start all over again. So next week I got 4 more interviews. I'm so sick of the interviews. And let me tell you how they did me. I can't stand when they interview you and they got 2 or 3 other people in there interviewing you. Everybody taking chance, taking turns, asking you all these questions. Ooh, if you want to make me mad, have more than one person in that room asking all these questions and looking all upside my head. Oh, it makes me want to fight. And I'm like, how many questions do you have on that paper? Question after question after question. And it's another thing that made me mad. This another thing that makes me mad. When I already done did that long, and why are the applications so long? Some people have a real short 1-page application. I appreciate y'all. But them folks that got this long telephone book size application, you need something awful to happen to you. But okay, I already done did this long application online. Then you want me to send my resume. The same thing on the resume is on the application. What the F? And then when I get to the interview, you still bringing me an application. Man, like I ain't got nothing else to do but sit around and do applications. Oh, I was real mad yesterday when she brought me that thick application. Man, and I'm okay. The interview is supposed to start at 2:00. They got me strung out. It's almost 15 minutes to 3. I'm strung out doing that application. I was real mad. Like I ain't got nothing else to do. You should have told me when I come in you want me to do another application, which is idiotic. It's real stupid. You wasted my time. And you're playing with me. And my life is not to be played with. Man, like I ain't got nothing else to do. Like I ain't got nothing else to do. And man, oh man. Do we got a troll in here? We got a troll in here, sweet babe T. Oh, y'all excuse me. Y'all excuse me. Who is a troll? Who is a troll, doll like? Oh, excuse me so much. Excuse me. Oh, I'm so sick of this running nose, honey. I'm sick of all this tissue. I'm sick of it. Is Mary Jane is a troll? Okay, okay, okay. Mary Jane, goodbye, honey. Um. So yeah. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I was so upset with all these applications, honey. Applications. I think I done filled out 25,713,000 applications since I started a couple of months ago. I'm real tired of job applications. More reasons why I need to start my own business and get out of all of this. But I need some money to start me a business. Ooh, child, this my last time. This year in 2020, God willing, this my last time with these jobs. I gotta go start my own business. I ain't cut out for all the applications and all this rhetoric. I just can't keep doing it. And then I'm kind of glad it didn't work out because it was a lot of messy folks walking around looking at my face, trying to start conversations with me, trying to get in my business. And like this one woman, a black female with them ugly eyelashes. Let me tell you something about me. I am so prejudiced against females that wear them long lamb chop eyelashes. I'm real prejudiced against you. I think. And you let the white folks be prejudiced. Why you won't let me be prejudiced? You want me to be your friend. You want me to talk to you and ask me how I'm doing, and like that woman yesterday. Oh, she saw me over there blowing my nose, gonna say, you stopped up. I would say you dumb ugly eyelash MF. What do you think? Ooh, and why do you even care? Messy. Ooh, I could tell she was messing with that ugly hairstyle she had on her head. That's another thing. I can't. Ooh, I'm real prejudiced against them girls that wear them ugly eyelashes. And the 27 piece, the quick weave. Ugly, ugly, ugly. It looks like a hair hat. For real, like a helmet. Ooh, it's so ugly. And she thought she was looking good. It didn't even fit her. It didn't even fit her. And I'm like, here she is trying to emulate these other girls. Everybody cannot wear eyelashes. Them long eyelashes like lamb chop. And all they need is a battery. They can fly away. Like that girl that was in the restaurant yesterday. Ooh, there she go. There she go. And then let me tell you something. I'm so sick of these undercover lesbians. I think she was one of them. And she gonna come back there searching me out, pretending like she wanted to wipe that table down that was right beside me. How you doing? I didn't say nothing to her. You need anything? I still didn't say nothing to her. I didn't come in there to talk to you. And here she is trying to ruin my lunch. And honey, this lunch is too good to be ruined. I'm not finna fool with you in them ugly eyelashes. Take yourself back up to the front and find a table to wipe off. And the table was already clean. Here she is coming over pretending like she want to wipe it. They make me sick with that. Pretending just to get close to me. I'm not gonna fool with you. I don't care what you do. And those eyelashes was so horrible. I cannot stand them long eyelashes. Do you know they're so ugly? And why won't they stop wearing them? And that's another thing. It's not a law, but you're not supposed to wear that ugly shit without makeup. They don't have a stitch of makeup, just a dry, ugly face and them long eyelashes. And they think they sexy. That is not sexy. Ooh, it's ugly. Ugly. And I wish they would stop wearing that ugly stuff. It looks a mess. Why won't anybody tell them? Why won't anybody tell them? They think they look good. It don't look good. I'm just sick of them. Ooh, am I the only one that knows that is ugly? Huh? Am I the only one that can see that that's ugly? Oh, excuse me. Oh, I never see a girl with a hair bun coughing, nose running. I never see the thugs on the street corner, the bombs on the street corner, those street walkers that be out in the cold all night and all day. I never see them coughing. I never see them running their nose and using tissue like me. It's not fair. I think the drugs and the alcohol and the hair abundance is preventing them from getting a cold. I think that's the secret. But I ain't gonna try it. I just cough and let my nose run and just use a bunch of tissue. You know, I don't think I want to try that as a remedy. But I think that's what's keeping them from getting a cold and a cough and running their nose. I think that's it. But anyway, every winter I have to go through this, and I'm so tired of it. And I'm tired of waking up sounding like Barry White. And man, this morning I want to make love to myself. I'm like, "What's up, girl? Where you been?" I'm sounding like Barry White. I love a man with a deep voice. And there I was talking like this in the garden. Ooh. I said, Barry White is in my throat. Ooh, my God. It was real deep. It's deep now. And one thing about me, I can't even whisper because my voice is so fucking deep. Why is it so fucking deep? And in the morning time when I first wake up, I'm telling you the truth. It's a man stuck in my throat. I got him in the headlock right there. And it be real deep. And I'm like, man, I'm turning myself on. What's up? And I'm like, girl, are you single or what? You want to hook up? What's up? And man, speaking of a man with a deep voice, do you know I'm very prejudiced against men that don't have a deep voice? And one particular man, he trying to hook up with me right now. I ain't in no condition to be hooking up with no man, but I will. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to get straightened out and everything. This ain't no time for me to be hooking up with no dude. But I will, like I said. But I'm kind of reluctant because one thing gonna lead to another. It's inevitable. These folks ain't gonna let you be celibate. And then they go to rubbing on your leg and shoulder blades and stuff. And one thing leads to another, and then you get hot and all of that's going on, right? How you gonna fan yourself and all of get out and escape? How you gonna escape? You can't. It ain't set up for you to escape. And man, this one particular man, he been trying to hook up with me for the longest. So today, I ran into him again, and the conversation went into that again. So, so I don't know why I gave him my phone number, but I did. And I'm so sick of these men. They ask you for your phone number, and then they take a long time to call you. Oh, they get on my nerves. They get on my nerves with that. They really do. They get on my nerves with that. Why do they take so long to call you? Ooh, why do they take so long to call you? There goes some trash in the chat. Now, the solid waste department has a live stream. Why don't you go to those channels? You're not welcome here, honey, with your lonely, fatherless, worthless self. Go that way to the solid waste department. Okay. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying. I don't know why I attract the trash. I don't know what it is about me, honey. I'm not trash, but I be attracting these trash bag motherfuckers. I don't understand it. But anyway, as I was saying, now this dude, I don't think he's trash, but he's got some potential. He got a way about him where I can tell he probably been messing with some trash females. He got a little residue on him. So I can upgrade his life, right? So that's what I was thinking today. Maybe I can upgrade his life. But I told him, and this is another thing. And I said, man, it's things that I need And if you cannot add value to my life, don't even bother me. Don't even bother me. And see, I finally got rid of that fake doctor. I don't believe he was a real doctor. And he called himself being a playboy at his age. Looked like he was 60 or 70 years old. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This is why I think a lot of these men play, and women too, play. And I thought when they get older, they stop playing. Nope. They don't never stop playing until they die. And I think I've been thinking about this these last few days. I have come to the conclusion. This is why so many of these people just play, and waste your time because they were raised to play. You know, their mamas always encourage them going outside and play and just buying them toys, buying them games. Play was the whole center of their life. Okay, they've been encouraged to play since they was little babies, and they was reared as they got older. Play. That's all they've been taught to play. So they can't shake it out of their system. It's in their blood. It's in their nature to play. That's all they know. That's all they got. So I think it would benefit us. I know some of these people, you know, when a baby at a certain age, you just want to play a little bit. But as you get to a certain age and start developing, I think you need to stop encouraging your kids to play and let them know it's time to get serious. You shouldn't want to play all the time. That should not be on your mind to play. School, play. Church, play. At the house, play. Everywhere you go, play. That's all that's in their mind. So they can't get out of it. That's just my theory. But we got a lot of folks that like to play and waste people time. I don't have time for it. And I'm letting this man know. Y'all hold on. We got some trash in the chat. And I'm so glad you keep on giving me evidence against you. And when I finally find out who you are, you're going to have some problems. You're going to have some problems. Crazy Pam. I'm so glad that you setting yourself up for failure. I want you to know that you're going to hear from me first. You setting yourself up for total failure. And I'm so glad you're giving me all this evidence against you. I'm so glad you keep on coming back every time I block you. And when I find out who you are, and I'm going to find out who you are, I'm going to spend a lot of money finding out who you are, Pam. And when I find out who you are, Crazy Pam, guess what? Guess what's going to happen? I'm going to embarrass the shit out of you. I'm going to use that same energy that you've been using to come over here to my channel. And I've been blocking you. That means I don't want you. Don't nobody want you, Pam. Crazy Pam. Don't nobody want you. You unwanted. And you keep on coming back every time I block you. Every time I block you. Keep on coming to my channel with this stupid shit. Because that's all you get inside of you. You're a stupid motherfucker. And when I finally find out who you are, Pam, you're going to be in big trouble. Like you ain't never seen it before in your life. And I'm going to enjoy inconveniencing your life. Woo, Crazy Pam. So you have fun right now, Crazy Pam, because guess what? When I have my turn, Crazy Pam, and guess what? I'm going to have my turn. I want you to take just like, look, learn from me, Crazy Pam. I want you to take it just like I'm taking it, okay? Because when I give it to you, when we give it to you, Crazy Pam, you ain't gonna never have it like that. Trust me. And that's all I'm gonna say for right now. Keep on coming back, Crazy Pam. Keep on coming back. I'm gonna show you why my name is Carmen Kaboom. And you ain't gotta take my word for it. Just keep on coming back, fucking with me. Just that's all you gotta do. It's not complicated. It's not complicated at all. Yeah, this particular man, he is showing some interest in me, right? So I kind of halfway like him, but not all the way. You know, how are y'all familiar with that type of situation? It's something about him you like, but I don't I don't like him 100%. And that's not right. You should like the person at least 75%. And right now, I'm just gonna be honest, it's probably 45%. He ain't ugly, but he ain't handsome either. We all got a type. Most of us got a type. Some people desperate. They so desperate they don't care what type of person it is. It just could be anybody. They don't have a type. You know. But most of us that have options, and got some good looks, we got a type. I got a type. Let me tell you what my type is. But I gotta tell you in a minute. Right now, I gotta go get my phone charger because my battery is going down. I thought I had got it. But hold on, I'm gonna get my battery charger and then I'm gonna tell you what my type is. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Child, I gotta give me some. I gotta give me some cough medicine. I gotta give me some cough medicine. Ooh, I gotta give me some cough medicine. I can't. I can't stand all of this. I can't stand it. All of this stopped up nose, and my throat and my breathing is labored, and all this mucus and all of this coughing. I can't stand it. I really can't. I can't stand all this coughing. But anyway, I'm hoping. I'm hoping that I will not have this bad cold for long. Ooh, I gotta find a way to reverse this. But anyway, let me tell you about my type. Like I said, everybody got a type, a person that they like. And my type, I don't like no real tall man. I don't like looking way up there at him. I like him about right there. Not the same height as me. I can't stand it. And I sure don't want him down here and looking down at him. Oh hell no. That'll feel like my son. I don't want that. About right there. Right there. Look right over there at him. Oh, right there. Maybe 6 feet or less. Between 6 feet and 5'7". No. 5'8", 5'9". Something like that. I can't stand no uh bodybuilder. I ain't never like that type of dude. Bodybuilder. That's too much. I don't like all of that. Some women find that sexy. It's ugly. Yuck. It looks yuck to me. I don't like it. All the muscles popping all over the place. I don't like it. But I want them to be athletic. That's sexy. Sexy, sexy, sexy. Athletic. That body type. I like that. A firm booty. Oh yeah. Yeah. And I like him brown. I can't stand no light skinned man. And let me tell you something. I'm real prejudiced against a red bone. Ooh, I can't stand no red bone. And I ain't never like no red bone. I can't stand that ass. Oh, and let me tell you something else. I really can't stand a man with freckles on his face. Ooh, I can't stand that shit. It's so fucking ugly. And and I sure don't want no albino. Where they come from, albino? What the fuck? And I'd be so mad if I met an albino trying to hook up with me. Oh, get out of my face. I can't stand no red bone. And I sure can't stand no albino. And I don't like a man with freckles. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I can't stand a man with moles all on his face and neck. Ooh, I don't like it. And I like him either my complexion, like a caramel brown, or I used to like him real dark and chocolate black, shiny black. But I don't, no, not really. But I do, I still do like them dark. I like them dark or brown. They can be caramel too, but that shade, yeah, right in there. But if he real shiny black, I want him to have some real sexy bedroom eyes and some real pretty white teeth and a gorgeous smile. Oh, and that bald head. It just do something for me, that bald head. Man, I've been rocking with that bald head since Tupac. Man, I love a man that look like Tupac. You know, that bald head shaped like that. That was my thing back in the 90s. But I kind of done evolved from the Tupac type dude, you know, the roughneck type dude. I like them sort of like the Blair Underwood type. Ooh, man. That's sexy to me. That Blair Underwood type. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Ooh, I love a Blair Underwood type. That's my type of dude right there. And then after the Blair Underwood type, the dude that's got that brown or dark skin, and then he got that smooth, full beard. Ooh, yes. Yes, honey. And he got them nice teeth. It's hard to find a man with nice teeth. Where are the men that done got kidnapped? I think they done got kidnapped. Or most of them done went to jail and jammed all up. I can't see men with nice teeth too much nowadays. What they at? I'm so sick of looking at men with yellow teeth. Oh, honey. When I see a man with nice white teeth, that turn me on. Ooh, that turn me on. I love them nice white teeth. Because if you got nice white teeth, that means you got a nice, clean ass. And that's important to me. You can tell a lot about a person by their teeth and their shoes. And when I see some bad, dirty, dusty shoes, that means you got a bad, dusty ass. Most of the time, that's true. And like that man today on the bus, he's standing up there talking to the bus driver. He talking about, yeah, talking about some money like he got some. Yeah, it's enough money out here. It's enough money out here for everybody. It just kept on talking about money this, money that. And I'm looking at them shoes and I can tell he broke. And why ain't they men cleaning their shoes anymore? You know, these guys that been wearing these white tennis shoes, they used to keep them clean. Now they done start neglecting their white tennis shoes. What's going on? They so busy smoking dope and running the street begging. They ain't got time to clean them white tennis shoes no more. That's a problem. And man, I was just laughing to myself in my head when that man was standing up there. Yes, enough money out here for everybody. You know what I'm saying, man? And I was saying to myself, why you ain't got none? If it's something for everybody, why you ain't got none? And you could see that he was broke. You could see that man didn't have no money. And sitting up there talking all that money, this, money, that, like he got it going on. And got them dirty, nasty tennis shoes. Uh-uh. 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 Can y'all hear me in the chat? I think our live has been sabotaged. Say yes in the chat if y'all can hear me. Oh, excuse me. That's so rude of me, right? Mm, excuse me. Oh, that's one of my habits. I have to look at it. After I blow my nose, child, you gotta evaluate your mucus. You gotta evaluate it. You can tell a lot about yourself by the condition of your mucus. I don't like to see it yellow, honey. That means infection. But if it's white, you're all right. Yeah, you gotta check out your mucus when you blow your nose. Can y'all hear me in the chat? Say yes if you can hear me in the chat. I might need to restart it. I probably need to restart the live. I wanna go live. Let's go live. Bear White is on the mic. You hear me? Bear White is on the mic. I think I need to restart it. I think our live has been compromised. So I'm going to restart it and I'll be right back. All right. We're back. I had to restart the live. We're back. I want to go live. Let's go live. Let's go live. They go Barry White on the mic. Child, like I was saying, we do have a type. And I got this certain man trying to hit on me. I gave him my phone number today. I don't know why. But we're going to check him out. And this other man yesterday when I was sitting at the bus stop, don't have the nerve. And see, I had my back turned to him. And, yesterday it was Friday, right? And a lot of these men, they think when they done got paid, it's time to get some puss, right? So he riding down the street and he at the light. And I heard, excuse me, man. I get so sick of that, excuse me, man. And I just turned my head like this. I wasn't gonna turn around and look at him all the way because I didn't want to be bothered. I usually don't be bothered with these folks. And he lucky that I responded to him. He gonna be like, do you know where Beale Street is? Everybody know where Beale Street is. Everybody got a GPS. That man knew what Beale Street was. He just want me to turn around so he can get a better look at me. He thought he gonna get that penis sucked on. Wrong. I am not that kind of girl. And I said, no, I don't know. Even though I did, I said, I don't know. And he gonna be like, okay, all right. He knew where it was. He just want to start a conversation with me. Oh, they pretenders make me sick, pretending like they don't know nothing and won't help. They are damsel or a DICK in distress. They get on my nerves. Pretending, just to start a conversation with you. Just start a conversation. Don't use all that other rhetoric to try to get me open. I may or may not talk to you. Just try it out. Just try it out. Like that girl, that woman yesterday when I was going to my interview. I didn't have time for that woman. I didn't have time for her begging all in the street on the rich side of town. And over there trying to panhandle. I'm so sick of these panhandlers. And she didn't have no business over there. She didn't have no business over there. And she in the middle of the street. Out of everybody, guess who she decided to beg from? Out of everybody over there. Now I'm leaving the restaurant. Finna go down the street to my job and be right. There she go. And when I seen her, excuse me. When I seen her, I said, "Oh Lord, here we go, here we go." And all of them had that same disposition, just walking around like they lost, walking around like they so lost and needs to be found. And when I seen her with all of that going on, I said, "Oh hell no, I ain't got time for this." And she had a little kid. That's another thing. That's the hustle. They bring them kids with them because they feel like people gonna generally feel sorry for the little kid. Oh, the little kid out here in the cold. She looks so sad and hungry. They need some help. No, ma'am. You the one chose to spread your legs to the moon and have a baby with an unemployed DICK. That's not my problem. I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. I'm not gonna feel sorry for the child. They got a whole lot of programs for that. And she probably already getting food stamps. She probably selling them. So you know how they do. They got a lot of help for these single mothers. I'm not finna fool with her. That is not my responsibility. I'm not finna be bothered. And I ignored her. She thought she was finna, excuse me, ma'am, me to death. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And here go this rich white woman right in front of you, finna in a vehicle, finna drive out in the parking lot. You ain't bothering her. Why you ain't knocking on her window? Excuse me, rich white woman. Can you help me? Can you write me out a check? Can you use your debit card to help me and my daughter? She ain't bothering her. They don't never bother these rich white folks. Why you okay, you begging. Why you bothering somebody that's struggling just like you? Huh? I'm out here walking. That mean that I'm struggling, right? Why you not bothering somebody that's going to their vehicle? Go over there to the bank. It's a lot of people. It was two banks over there, neck and neck. Why you ain't over there hanging around in the parking lot at the bank, dummy? If I was a beggar, that's what I would do. I would go bother the people that's got the money. The bank president finna get off work in a few hours, about 2 or 3 more hours. Why you don't go over there and hang around in the parking lot and wait for the bank president to get off his job or her job and ask them for some money? Huh? Why you don't go inside the lobby of the bank and ask somebody that's making a withdrawal? All the folks over there making withdrawal over there at the ATM. Why don't you go over there and hang around and beg? It don't make no sense to hang around the bus stop and beg from somebody at the bus stop. You ain't a good beggar. Ooh. See, some of these folks ain't even qualified to beg. Some of them ain't even qualified to beg. You got to be qualified to beg. Ooh, they some dumb beggars. Ain't they some dumb beggars? Ooh, if I was a beggar, I would hang around the people with the money. That's how that's supposed to go. That's how that's supposed to go. Okay? I don't understand. I don't understand. Ooh, and let me tell you, 2 days ago, I was accosted by another beggar, a big black man. Ooh, I'm so sick of these big old black men begging. That's so unattractive. But see, like I said, they mama set them up to beg because they watched their mama beg when they was a little boy, begging at the church for backpacks when they went back to school all their life. And during Christmas time, they go their mama going back to the church, begging for Christmas gifts, begging for a turkey, a free turkey, a free ham, a free this, a free that, a free pair of tennis shoes. Everything in their house got free on it. And see, they watch their mama beg, they auntie beg, they cousins beg, everybody in the family, the bloodline, begging. So here they go as a grown man, 24, 35, 56 years old, still begging. Still got this begging spirit on them. And they got me tired. They wearing me out. They got me exhausted. Ooh. And there I was. I had just come from this job fair. Why that man, that big man, why he wasn't over at the job fair? See, if you go and apply yourself and get a job, you don't have to beg. But see, that's too hard. It's easy to ask somebody that's trying to get a job or already got a job for their money. that ain't no work right there. You know, they don't want to work, they lazy. And I don't think that's right to prostitute the public. You don't want to work, but you want to ask everybody else for their money. You just want to sit around and ask everybody for their money so you can go and drink and get you some dope or some cigarettes. No, sir. No, ma'am. And I was tired. After I came out of that job fair, ooh, they took a lot out of me. I'm gonna tell y'all about that in a minute. But first of all, I came out of the job fair, right? I'm walking across the street. It's cold outside. I ain't got time. It ain't no time to be standing outside begging in the cold and worrying somebody. But they don't care how cold it is. They don't care how hot it is. Anytime is the right time to beg for a beggar. So I done came out. I done came out of the job fair. I'm sitting at the bus stop, right? Minding my own business. I'm tired. My brain is tired from the job fair. It's been a long morning. I need a break. Ooh, I had to go through a whole lot at that job fair. Ooh, we're gonna talk about it in a minute. But I'm sitting there at the bus stop. I don't know what time the bus comes, but I don't care. I need a break. I need a break. So I'm gonna sit right here in peace and gather myself, get myself back together, right? Satan said, I'm finna bring some mess your way. Here it come. Look up. There it come across the street. He headed your way right now. Not later, right now. He coming right over here to you. And when I seen him come across the street with that look in his eye, and them legs, them big legs was moving real fast, coming straight at me, I got so mad. And I said, Lord, please don't let that man come on here and begging me and disturbing my peace. And I guess the Lord was over there in Afghanistan somewhere, helping somebody and blessing somebody, helping somebody to do something else. Maybe he didn't hear me. That man came right on over there to me. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Excuse me, ma'am. There you go with that excuse me. Dude, I get so sick and tired of excuse me, ma'am, from them beggars. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you know what time the bus coming? I said, oh, fuck no. I'm not gonna be bothered with this. And so I turned my back to him like this. He said, damn, all I did was ask a question. He want to fight, right? He want to fight. The beggars are mad, and they looking for an angle to fight and bust somebody head because they already mad because they broke. And then you gonna make it hard for them by not cooperating. Man, they ready to bust you in your head. And see, I was taking a chance to get in the back of my head busted, right? By turning my head to him. Thank God it didn't bust me in my head. Thank God he didn't stab me in my back. Thank God. Thank God he didn't get violent with me. He just kept cussing back there and showing out. So I said to myself, I don't have time for this. Here come this satanic man up here with this begging spirit, and they get mad at me because I won't cooperate and I won't talk to him. And I don't know where this is going, but I don't want to sit here and deal with this dude, this big old overgrown begging motherfucker. I don't want to deal with him. Oh, Jesus. And I got up and walked down the street. And I said to myself when I turned the corner, this is so unfair. I got to get up and inconvenience myself while the beggar, the bum, is sitting over there relaxing, unbothered. He done bothered me. And I'm constantly having to move, constantly having to run and get away from him. This is not fair. This is a new generation of beggars. The old generation of beggars, they used to go on somewhere when they wouldn't get no luck from you. But this new generation of beggars, they are very persistent. And they refuse to take no for an answer. They gonna force you to cooperate. They gonna force you to give them some attention. And they get very mean and violent if you don't cooperate. So you got it bad either way. You got it bad either way it goes. And I was gonna call me an Uber. So I said I need to go somewhere and sit down. I need to go somewhere and sit down. I was so tired. I already had to get up early that morning, 5 o'clock in the morning to catch the bus. And I had to go through so much. I was so tired. I didn't have time for that demon, that begging demon. And when I went back down the street and turned the corner, I was hoping he was going to be gone and gone to beg somebody else. Nope. He was still right there. And I was so mad when I seen them begging legs and that begging back. Oh, and that begging face. I got so mad. And I said, I ain't even gonna look at him. I'm not even gonna look at him. I'm just gonna go across the street. So I went across the street and I sat down on the sidewalk and I looked over there. He looking at me like, you got some kind of nerve to move across the street. You got some kind of nerve. I can go where I want to go. I ain't got to sit by you. And he acting like we joined at the hip. We're a couple. I supposed to stay over there with him. Man, bye. And I said, okay, let me call me an Uber. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. And just about everybody has a smartphone nowadays. You can find out just about anything you want to find out if you want to find it out. You don't have to rely on somebody else's brain. And I don't appreciate it. You want to leech off of my brain. Do you know how hard and how long it took me to develop this knowledge that I have? And then you are being lazy. You don't want to use your brain. You want me to use mine for me and you. See, they lazy. They don't even want to think for themselves. They want society to do everything for them. They want you to give them some chicken. They want you to give them some bread. They want you to give them this, give them that. They want you to even think for them. Oh, that's too much. We're going too far. So I said, I'm going to call me an Uber. I got to get out of here, right? Can y'all hear me in the chat? Say yes if you can hear me in the chat. Otherwise, I have to start the live again. I have to restart it. Excuse me. Can y'all hear me? Say yes in the chat if you can hear me. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to restart it. I think we've been compromised, but no problem. No. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I had to restart it. I had to restart the live. Me and Barry White. I want to go live. We are live in the garden. Me and Barry White are on the mic, honey. Yes, broadcasting live from the secret garden. Yeah. Oh, my voice is so deep like Barry White. Oh, I'm turning myself on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I need to call one of these men and talk to him, honey. Oh, this voice is so deep and sexy. Anyway, let me tell y'all about the job fair. I went to the job fair earlier this week. It was a mess. Now, I usually am prejudiced against job fairs, and I don't fool with these job fairs in this city because usually it really is a joke. It is a meet and greet, and they be directing you to the website to apply. I'm not wasting my time. But anyway, they tricked me with this promotion. So that was like, okay, this job is going to be paying 16 plus an hour, and you're going to be getting all these great benefits and perks. And they made it sound so easy and so great. And honey, when I went to that job fair, I was the first one in the line. It was a mess. And I'm so glad that I did decide to go that early, because if I had came when it started at 9 o'clock, I would have been down the block. And I cannot stand to go to job fairs when the line is long down the street. Oh, I've been there, done that. Mm-mm. So a lot of those people, let me tell you, it was mostly 90. I don't think I seen no white, Mexicans, Asians, nobody but blacks in the line. That was interesting. So that told me a lot, right? And most of them, a lot of them folks that was in the line, let me tell you something. This is a new generation. This is a new generation. A lot of people don't even dress up for job interviews anymore. And even to apply for a job, they just come like they just rolled out of the bed. And some of those guys, they came up there with sagging pants. And I'm like, are you serious? They look like they haven't even had a bath. Some of them girls had their scarves on their head and just looking any kind of way. And I could not believe it. Some of them looked like they was high on dope or whatever. And I'm like, and I'm pretty sure they was smelling like dope. I'm pretty sure they was. And I said, this is a sad generation right here. This is a sad generation. But you know what? There is a changing of the guard going on right now. And a lot of these people, these satanic people, they are in managerial positions. A lot of these reprobate people, they are in managerial, supervisor, director positions. Yes. And they are hiring their kind. They are accommodating these people that are hooked on drugs, sagging their pants, wearing hair bonnets to the job fair and applying for the jobs and all that kind of foolishness. House shoes on, applying for jobs. Yeah, they giving those kind of people jobs. Yes, disgusting. Ooh, it's awful. And I said to myself, I bet a lot of this trash in this line, I bet they got hired. I bet they got hired. And man, it was so aggravating. It was so chaotic. And oh, Lord have mercy. And they been so particular about the resume. You know what? A lot of these people, they making me just despise the word resume, because oh, everything got to be so particular and this and that. And then if you ain't got enough, what happened to the training? A lot of jobs used to train. Okay, they don't want to train you no more. They want you to already have all this experience. Hell, if I don't never work at this job, how am I going to get experience? And then it's an entry level job. Why do I need all of this experience? And then sometimes they say you overqualified. You got too much experience, which doesn't make any sense. How can you have too much experience? I think it would be better if you had too much experience than not enough. Oh, it's just so much mess. So when we had to go in so many different rooms and do so much different stuff, and as part of the assessment, I'm thinking it's gonna be job related. Maybe they're gonna give us some math, aptitude, reading comprehension skill test. Uh-uh. The job had, I mean, the assessment didn't have nothing to do with the job. It was mainly questions. It was such a thick pamphlet of papers, and it was nothing but questions about have you ever been a veteran? Are you a veteran? Um have you ever been on SNAP? Um have you gotten unemployment? Have you been employed for so many months? All of those questions had nothing to do with the job. I think it was more about this company getting tax credits. And as a matter of fact, this other woman that worked for the company that didn't, okay, the job fair was held at the unemployment office. And the woman that worked for the unemployment office, she told me she was mad about it because the line was so long and so chaotic, and her supervisor wasn't there. So she said that was the second time they did that. That company held that job fair there and took advantage of them. And it had nothing. The stuff that they was doing had nothing to do with the job. And she was asking me, what was they asking me? And I was telling her, and she was so mad. She said, this is not right. This is not right. And this is to help them get tax credits. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. I was so heated. And the man, when I went to another phase of the whatever it was, this man, and see, that was bullshitting me around and playing. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. And this is my life that you playing with. And my life is not a game. And if this is what it's about, say that's what it's about. But they're not gonna do that because they want to play. And this man, he was like, okay, so I did not bring a copy of my high school diploma. Okay, why not wait until you're gonna hire me? I can always get that to you, but they want all of this up front, which is real stupid. Something like that, I can get that to you anytime. I can scan that to you and email it to you. But he's gonna hold me up in the process for that one piece of paper. Stupid. But he's black. You know how a lot of us black folks do. You know how we do. And to me, it was just a way to stall me while you get somebody else in front of me. It's a game getting played. And he want me to come back Tuesday. And at first, I was going to come back Tuesday. But then I got to go to my stores just to find my high school diploma. I'm not going through all of that. And I said, if I got to go through all of this for this job and I still may not even get the job, I'm not going to do it. Somebody else can take my spot. They already done put somebody in my spot. So forget it. And I'm pretty sure if I was to get the job, they gonna make it so hard. Those kind of jobs, they make it so hard for you. And it's gonna be so much stuff you gotta deal with. It's gonna be such a hostile environment. You're not gonna enjoy it. So I done opted out. They can have that. If I gotta go through all of that, no. Uh-uh. No. So that was the end of that. And it was so many people out there. And what happened to going outside if you got to use your phone? This Negro, this male Negro with that ugly hairstyle. Do you know I can't stand that hairstyle on some of these dudes? These black dudes is all twisted and all over their head. He had this shit going on. Coming to a job fair. He's sagging his pants. He looking a mess. Them ugly shoes he had on his feet. And he talking so loud on his phone while he's sitting at that computer next to me. And I'm like, excuse me, you are disturbing me. I'm trying to do something on this computer. Why? And he on his phone with his mama talking loud. And then he got off the phone talking to her, called his baby mama, talking about what they gonna get for the kid for Christmas. And he arguing with her, fighting with her. And it's just ghetto. If I can hear everything you saying on your phone, you talking too loud, okay? And a lot of these people nowadays, they don't have no kind of tact. They so tacky. And ain't nobody told them nothing. And they just walking around idiots. And they mad because a lot of people don't want to fool with them because they're so uncivilized. And they think being uncivilized is natural. No, it's not. And then they'll be the first to say, oh, they racist. They racist. No, they not. Not all of them are racist. They just don't want to fool with you because you're so wild and heathen. And I kept looking at him. He didn't care. He did not care. He did not catch the hint. And he just kept on sitting over there talking loud. And I want to say, will you please get your big uncivilized ass up and go outside and talk on this phone? This is so rude and unprofessional and inconsiderate. Other people trying to do stuff on these computers. And here you is just laid back like you at the house on the phone. Ooh, you big rusty heathen. Oh my God. And I'm asking the lady that works there for help with the computer. Oh, she ain't got time for me. She gonna ignore me and go over there and have a powwow with that dude. And I said, I can't believe this, but then again, I can because we got a reprobate society. And she just all into that heathen conversation with that dude. Oh, I know your mama. I thought you looked familiar. I know your mama. How your mama been doing? Blah blah blah. And I wanted to tell her, lady, that's what your lunch break is for. If you want to talk to him about his mama and all of this ghetto stuff, why don't you wait till your lunch break and call him or have him to sit down with you and y'all just have a good old powwow. I'm asking her for help. She gonna ignore me and go right over there to him and just lay out and just have a good old time. I was so mad and so aggravated. And I said to myself, one more reason why I can't stand niggas. One more reason. Here I am trying to apply myself and I'm being serious about this job and trying to do what I can on this computer. And she just playing. This is her job. She's supposed to be helping me. But she want to play with the heathen over here. And I said, okay, I'm aggravated. I see what this is about. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna say F it. F it. F the whole process. Let me get out of this heathen atmosphere. I'm the only one that's got a problem with it. Everybody else just heathen. Heathen. Okay? This is heathen central. So I'm not fitting in with all of this atmosphere. So let me get out of this niggerish atmosphere. Okay? Let me get up and get out of here. And it's the reason why it was all blacks up in there. I didn't see no whites, Mexicans, Asians, none of that. It's a reason. So I said, okay, I see what's going on. So let me get out of here. If it's just like this now at the job fair, can you imagine how it's going to be on the job? Can you imagine? So I said, let me get up and get out of here. This is not for me. I'm gonna let somebody else have this. I'm gonna let somebody else have my spot. Let me get out of here. So I left, and this when I encountered the big and dude at the bus stop. I was tired. I was really tired, child. I didn't have time for that big ass dude at the bus stop. And I said, everywhere I go in this town, I cannot get away from these big and ignorant ass niggas. Oh, do you know how tiring that is to me? Every day. Every day. I can't catch a break. I can't catch a break. Ooh, if I was a beggar, I'd get tired of begging folks. And I would take a break sometime, but they don't never want to take no break. They are committed. They are fully committed to the bed. Yes. And they don't get tired. They got the spirit of Kevin Gates. They don't get tired. They don't get tired. They don't get tired, baby. Anytime is the right time to beg. Big, big, big. They got the spirit of beg. And they like Nike. They just gonna do it. Yes. But anyway, the day before, y'all remember when I told you about that dude that got mad because I wasn't fool with him? He already, okay, they know everything else. But they don't never know where they need to be when it's time to get down to business. See, that's the problem with being a low life. Okay. And out here hanging on the block and all this. Then when it's time to get serious, oh, they need some help. But as long as they hanging on the block and just being a bomb, they don't need no help with that, right? I'm not gonna hold your hand. You, as a grown man, you are not my responsibility. And I am not gonna enable you to be a loser in life. As a man, you should stand up on your feet and lead. You're supposed to be leading me. God created you to be a leader. So what do I look like as a woman telling you where to go, where to be, how to be, what time to be there? I got to do everything for you. You might as well be in diapers. Get you a pack of the pen diapers in a bottle and suck your thumb as a big baby. Okay, you're not even qualified to be a man. And I'm sick of the masquerade. These big overgrown guys pretending. It's like they in a costume. Okay, you're still a little boy, but you are pretending to be a man. No, no, no. A man is supposed to do and be and walk a certain kind of way. And if you out here in the streets lost and you need a woman for everything, food, shelter, direction. I am not the information desk. Oh, you're gonna have to pay me for this information. Do you know how much I had to go through to get this knowledge? Do you know how long I had to pray for God to give me this knowledge? And then you want to just walk up on this knowledge and you want to pull up on this knowledge and just let it just saturate you. You ain't got to do nothing for it. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. No, no, no. This is what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to monetize this brain. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, they keep on walking up on me, ma'am. Do you know where this is, ma'am? Do you know where that is, ma'am? Do you know what time the bus comes, ma'am, ma'am, ma'am? Okay, I'm gonna have a set fee for $20. I tell you whatever you want to know. Oh yeah, maybe I should get me a sign and just write on there information desk. Information desk. For $20. I tell you whatever. I'm gonna get me a sign made. I'm gonna get me a sign made. Information desk for $20. I tell you whatever you want to know. And I just hold it up. When they approach me, excuse me, ma'am, they go that sign, bam. Read it. There you go. They're gonna get the fuck away from me. That's what they're gonna do. I'm gonna get me a sign made. It's just gonna have to look stupid. Cause they stupid. Hey, it's a match. It's in order, right? I'm sick of them. I am sick of them. And that boy, like I said, he had already been eyeballing me at the bus terminal. And he already was looking like he was up to no good. Looked like he stayed somewhere stealing and crawling in somebody's window when they going to work. That kind of boy. And and he was asking the bus driver for directions. I get so tired of them worrying them bus drivers. The bus driver got to concentrate on driving safely down the street. He ain't got time to be worried with no uneducated, unlearned infidels asking all these dumb questions. You're supposed to know where you're going before you leave home. And he acting like he just don't understand. He understand everything else. Why he don't understand simple directions? And when we got off the bus, as soon as we get off the bus driver had already told him where to go. He saw me. Oh, he was so glad to see me. And I was walking across the parking lot, minding my own business. I know where I'm going. I don't need to be asking no bunch of questions. And see, let me tell you something about all them questions. A lot of people know where they going. They know the answer to the question, but they try to fool you like they need some help. But they won't. They using that as an opener. So when you answer whatever they're asking you, they just ask you a vague question. So they sizing you up to try to see if you easy, if you're gonna be an easy target or not. And if they assess you as an easy target, then they're gonna go to the next question. After you answer that first question, then it's gonna be another question behind that question. Yeah, I've been through it so many times. I know the routine. So here he goes. Excuse me. Do you know where such and such is? I just stopped and just looked up at the sky. He got so mad at me. He said, "Well, fuck you then." Honey, I wasn't finna argue with that boy. I wasn't finna argue with that infidel. I was not fixing to engage that demon. Ooh, I did not ask for all of that satanic activity. And I said, I'm not going to be bothered with this satanic activity. What I'm going to do is go on my phone right now and get my telephone and call the police and let them come over here and give you some brutality. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let them subject you, Satan, to this brutality. That's what you need in your life. You need some police brutality. And I'm going to call them so they can give you some. Woo! Out of everybody in the city, they choose me. They choose to bother me. And I'm not the one to be bothered with all of that. Why is it out of everybody in the city, they always select me? I'm not bothering them. I'm not bothering the infidels. But the infidels always bother me. They always bother me. They always bother me. Jesus Christ. And like I said, that's not my responsibility to tell that boy where he needs to go. He is not my responsibility. And then to just be so profane and cuss me out just because I didn't want to cooperate and talk to him and tell him nothing. I ain't got to tell him nothing. I'm not obligated to answer him. Who told him that I am required to answer him? I don't talk to everybody, especially if I assess you and I discern that you're up to no good. See, let me tell you something about the infidels. And see, let me tell you. Now, I noticed he waited until he saw that I was over there to the side and nobody else was around. Let me tell you, I think he was going to try to rob me or rape me. I don't know. But that boy was up to no good. And see, he thought getting me over there isolated because there was some other people that got off the bus, but they had gone on. They was across the street and all of that. And see, where it was isolated. And see, he could have easily just grabbed my bag and ran off like that man did today. Let me tell you, I almost forgot to tell you. Do you know I witnessed a man in the street, a black boy. I didn't see the actual wreck. It had already happened when we was passing by. A lot of these people got warrants on them. They don't have driver license. They got a stolen car. They got all kind of illegal stuff going on with them. And when they get into a car wreck, they run because they don't want to face, you know, they don't want to face accountability. They don't want to deal with the police because they know they're going straight to jail. And that boy, he looked like he was about 24 years old, I guess. He was black, and he got out of that car, and the front part of the car was smushed in. I think he had ran into the back of this Mexican man, and the Mexican man had got out. He was looking bewildered, like, what's going on? And the car was smoking. And the boy, he got out of the car and he was running. He was running. He ran behind, and it was like the interstate. And then it was a little fence, and then it was some apartments over there. That boy, and he was running so fast. I was trying to get my phone out and record him because I don't like stuff like that. I don't like stuff like that. And I saw something like that a few weeks ago downtown. This boy, he did this white man like that. And I was sitting right at the bus stop and I seen it. And that boy in that situation, he drove off. He did a hit and run. And see, that happened to me once before. I can't stand people that hit you and run, cause an accident and run off and mess your car up. I can't stand them kind of people. And I said, in that situation, I went out of my way, and the other people, was a lot of black people around. They didn't want to get involved, but they was looking. And I went over there and I told that white man, I said, do you want me to write a statement, and you can give it to your insurance and give it to the police? And he was so shocked. He said, I would appreciate that. He looked like he was kind of racist, and then he was already mad that a black person did that to his vehicle. And then for me to come over there, he thought I was gonna be with a bunch of mess. But I was really legitimately, concerned about the situation. And I think he thought I wanted some money in exchange for my statement, but I didn't want no money from that man. I was just doing the right thing. And he was, at first he was apprehensive about it. He thought I was gonna try to set him up or rob him or something, probably. And then, when I went ahead and wrote the statement out, he kind of relaxed, and he came around and he was like, I really appreciate you doing this. And I said, no problem. I don't mind. And he later called me, and I didn't answer the phone, and he left a message on my phone, and he told me that he wanted to thank me again for writing that statement. That was very helpful for him to include in his insurance and the police report. And I told him before I left, I said, that man, he probably doesn't have a driver's license. He probably has warrants. And that probably is not his car. He probably got mixed up or stolen tags on the car. And that's why he drove away, just like that dude today. That probably is a stolen vehicle. He probably don't have a driver's license. He probably got warrants. And he was a coward to get out and run. He's still going to get caught. He's right there under the camera, the traffic camera. These are stupid criminals. Stupid. You right there under the camera. And you got your fingerprints all over the steering wheel and the door, dummy. You still going to get caught. You just going to delay your sentencing, your punishment. That's all you're doing. You delaying it. You still gonna get caught, and it's gonna be even worse when they catch you. Ooh, they so stupid. They so stupid. And he probably had drugs on him and all that kind of stuff. That's probably why he ran away. And I was gonna record him, but he was moving so fast. He was moving so fast. And it's a lot of people like that out here in these streets. And they stay in the streets with all kind of awful things on their mind. They don't never get up and say, I'm going to do something really wonderful today. It's always something awful that they want to do and participate in. It would be really great if they said, I'm going to get up today and I'm going to do something really productive. I'm going to go help a old woman across the street. I'm going to go buy some single mother some groceries. I'm going to go cut somebody's yard. I'm going to go help somebody go to a job interview that don't have a car. I'm going to go pay somebody's light bill. I'm going to go, they don't never want to do nothing like that. No, 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 no. They get up and they say, I'm going to go steal today. I'm going to go kill today. I'm going to go rape somebody's daughter today. I'm going to go do something terrible, terrible, terrible. It's always something terrible. Just like these people that be talking to themselves. Why do they always say something terrible? They always cussing. Just like that man on the bus yesterday. I had to get up and get away from him. Honey, the people that talk to themselves, they always sit next to me. Ooh, and I can't let that spirit get close to me. Because you don't know what they're gonna do, what they're capable of. And this is amazing to me. It's not amazing, but it's interesting when they're talking to themselves and clearly mentally disturbed, how is it that they can always get on the right bus and they can cross the street without getting hit by a bus? I don't understand it. It's miraculous that they can do this. So it makes me think, are they really mentally ill or are they pretending? Are they conveniently crazy? What's going on? How can they be so crazy when they just talk to themselves and they just have a full conversation with themselves and cuss, cuss, cuss? They always cuss. I don't understand. That spirit is real violent and it's very profane. They always cussing. And that man that was sitting in front of me, he was just talking to all of a sudden, just start talking to himself. And he was getting loud. They always start off like that. They start off low and then they get loud. It be getting good to them. All that talking, it get good to them. They get loud and loud and loud. And man, he started laughing to himself, laughing out loud. I said, "Oh my God, I got to get away from this. I can't take this." And he was so stinking. That's another reason why I had to get up. Stinking and crazy. Pick a struggle. You can't be so greedy. You just want to be all of the above. Okay. And I got up and I was telling the bus driver, I said, I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. I said, why do all the crazy folks always sit next to me? They love me. And she was laughing. I said, I'm serious. I'm so serious. And it's this one lady, she get on every bus. She got one favorite bus. She loved to ride that bus. And man, I see her down at the bus terminal a lot, and she just be talking to herself. And you know what I notice about a lot of these crazy folks that talk to themselves, they always be skinny. Most time they be skinny. And that's a good way to lose weight, be mentally ill. I guess all that fighting yourself and fighting people and cussing, that's burning calories, burning a lot of calories. All that mental illness is burning calories. So I want to lose weight, but I don't want to lose weight like that. I take my chances with slim fast in the gym. Okay. So that one woman, I was telling the bus driver, that one woman, she know that woman. I said, I can't get away from that woman. I get so sick of that woman. And she always be talking about 1965. I said, something real terrible happened in 1965. And she ain't gonna never forget it. Something terrible happened to that woman in 1965. And then she be saying, and all six of y'all. It was six people that did something to that woman in 1965. She ain't gonna never forget it. Never. And I said, can you imagine living with that woman? I bet she don't never go to sleep. I bet she just paced the floor back and forth, talking about 1965 and 1965, and all six of y'all, and all six of y'all in 1965. Ooh, I get so sick of her in 1965. I get so sick of her in 1965 and talking about all six of y'all, all six of y'all. Woo, crazy, crazy, crazy. Man, man, oh man, that woman, and it's a lot of them in this city. It's a lot of mental disturbance in this city. Woo, Jesus. And I just can't believe that they can actually walk down the street and catch a bus without getting hit by the bus. It's really interesting how they can do it. And seemed like if I was crazy, I wouldn't know which bus to get on. All of them look the same. I wouldn't understand what street and this street and all of that and how to cross the street and what time to cross the street and what time to get on the bus. Seemed like if I was crazy, I wouldn't even know all that kind of stuff. But they be knowing all of that. And it just makes me think, are they really crazy? Or are they pretending? Some of them, I think they pretending. I think they crazy by convenience. Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of them, they understand that being crazy is lucrative. You can get a check by playing crazy. Yeah. So for some of them, I think it's a hustle. You know, I can't prove it, but I suspect for some of them, it's a hustle. Yes, like something happened in 1965. She ain't gonna never forget it. 1965 and 1965 and blah blah blah. And she come right back to 1965. Her and I get so sick of that woman in 1965. Ooh, Jesus. And it's just like a record on repeat over and over and over and over. It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. Oh, her crazy is driving me crazy. Her crazy is contagious. Yes, it is. And man, let me tell you, I cannot forget about that dude earlier this week at the bus terminal asking me if I was okay. Out of everybody that's mentally disturbed, he gonna ask me, am I okay? Because I had a problem with one particular girl that is clearly not okay. And I'm talking out loud. Okay, everybody else talking to themselves why I can't have a turn. Why I can't have a turn. Now I noticed something. When all of these other mentally ill people be talking to themselves, don't nobody act like it's a problem. Everybody be sitting around acting like it's normal. But the minute I start talking to myself, everybody notice. Everybody, why I stand out? Why am I standing out? They don't bother the crazy folks that be talking to themselves. They act like that's normal. Don't nobody be looking at them like it's crazy. I'm the only one that be looking at them like it's something wrong. And everybody else be just like, you know. And that dude, he gonna walk down the sidewalk and ask me, excuse me, man, are you okay? I was like, wow, are you serious right now? I said, I'm sitting down here minding my own business, having a conversation about this mentally disturbed woman, and you ain't got no problem with the mentally disturbed woman, but you got a problem with